Have you ever noticed something strange about money? The first few $1,000s you save feels painfully slow. $5,000, $10,000, maybe $20,000. Progress feels almost invisible. But then something surprising happens when someone crosses a very specific number. Money starts growing faster. Investments begin compounding in ways that suddenly feel real. And reaching the next 100,000 becomes dramatically easier. That number is $100,000. In the investing world, people often say the first $100,000 is the hardest money you will ever build. Not because investing is complicated, and not because you need some secret strategy, but because the habits required to reach that first six-figure milestone are the hardest part. Most people never build them, but once someone does, something interesting happens. Progress accelerates. Today, we are going to break down 3 simple ways people actually reach their first $100,000 starting from zero. Not motivational fluff, not unrealistic shortcuts. Just 3 repeatable behaviors that consistently turn ordinary incomes into 6-figure investment accounts over time. And the third one is where money finally starts working harder than you do. But before we talk about investing at all, we need to address something most people completely misunderstand. You cannot invest money you do not have, which means the journey to $100,000 does not start in the stock market. It starts with income. Most financial advice online focuses heavily on cutting expenses. And while controlling spending matters, there is a hard limit to how much you can cut. There is no hard limit to how much you can earn. Start with the job you already have. When was the last time you actually made the case for a raise? Most people simply hope their manager notices their work. They assume good performance will automatically lead to higher pay. But hoping is not a strategy. Instead, spend a week documenting your value. Write down the problems you solved, the projects you completed, the revenue you helped generate, the time or money you saved the company. Then present that information clearly. Research consistently shows that employees who negotiate their salaries often receive some kind of increase. Even a modest raise of 5 to 8% can add thousands of dollars to your annual income without you working a single extra hour. But income growth does not stop there. There is another concept that quietly creates massive career leverage over time. It is called skill stacking. This simply means combining 2 or 3 useful skills that together make you unusually valuable. Someone who understands basic data analysis and is also a strong communicator becomes extremely valuable inside a business. Someone who understands marketing and also knows basic coding suddenly becomes difficult to replace. You do not need to be the best in the world at one skill. You just need to be surprisingly good at a combination of skills that most people never bother developing together. And today, those skills are easier to learn than ever. Entire courses exist online for free. There is also one more lever many people underestimate when building their first $100,000. A small second stream of income, not something complicated. Not a full second career, just something that produces extra cash consistently. Freelance work, weekend services, selling digital skills, flipping items online, tutoring, small consulting projects. The goal is not to replace your job. The goal is to create an additional stream of money that flows directly toward your investment account before you have the chance to spend it. Even an extra $300 per month becomes $3,600 per year, and that momentum adds up quickly. But growing income alone does not build wealth. Because if your spending grows at the same speed as your income, nothing actually changes. And this is exactly where most people quietly sabotage themselves. Think of your finances like a bucket. Your income is the water pouring in from the top. Your savings are the water level rising inside the bucket. But if the bucket has holes in the bottom, it does not matter how much water you pour in. The level never rises. Those holes are usually small spending leaks, subscriptions you forgot about, impulse purchases, convenience spending, social pressure spending. This is why one of the most powerful financial exercises you can do is something very simple. A spending audit. Look at your bank statements from the past 2 months and go through them line by line. Ask yourself one honest question. Did this purchase genuinely improve my life? Not every expense needs to disappear. The goal is not extreme frugality. The goal is alignment. Redirect money from temporary convenience toward long-term freedom. Because small adjustments compound faster than people realize. Someone saving $400 per month is saving nearly $5,000 per year. Increase that to $800 per month, and suddenly you are saving almost $10,000 annually. That dramatically shortens the timeline to $100,000. There is another major obstacle here as well: debt. Specifically, high-interest debt. Credit cards charging 20% interest are one of the most destructive financial forces most people face. When you carry those balances, your money is working against you instead of for you. Every dollar you invest might earn 7 or 8%, but every dollar sitting on a credit card balance might be losing 20%. Which means eliminating that debt is often the fastest financial return available. The simplest way to approach this is to eliminate smaller balances first, then roll those payments into the next debts. Every balance you eliminate frees up more monthly cash flow that can now move toward investing. And then comes one of the most powerful tools in personal finance: automation. Set up automatic transfers from your checking account into savings or investment accounts immediately after every paycheck arrives. Once the money moves automatically, you remove the constant need for discipline. Your lifestyle simply adjusts around what remains. And those automatic transfers quietly build the foundation for the most important stage of all. This is where things finally get interesting, because this is where compounding begins to take over. Compounding simply means that your investment returns begin generating their own returns. At first, the growth feels small, almost boring. But then something fascinating happens when your portfolio approaches 6 figures. When someone reaches $100,000, the growth itself becomes meaningful. At a 7% return, $100,000 generates about $7,000 per year in growth, without you adding another dollar. Now imagine continuing to invest every month on top of that. Suddenly, the growth that once took years begins happening faster. This is why investors often say, the first $100,000 is the hardest, because after that point, the momentum becomes visible. There is also a simple concept called the rule of 72. Divide 72 by your investment return, and you get roughly how long it takes your money to double. At 7% returns, your money doubles about every 10 years. That means money invested early has decades to multiply. To make this real, imagine 2 people investing the same amount of money every month for 10 years. One person starts at age 25, the other starts at 35. The person who started earlier ends up with dramatically more money later in life, not because they invested more, but because they gave compounding more time to work. Time is the hidden engine behind wealth. For most beginners, a broad market index fund is one of the simplest ways to start investing. It spreads your money across hundreds of companies at once. The fees are extremely low, and historically, these funds outperform most actively managed portfolios over long periods of time. If you combine that with tax-advantaged accounts like a Roth IRA, your investments can grow without losing a portion of those gains to taxes every year. And if your employer offers retirement matching contributions, capturing that match should always be your first step. It is one of the few places in finance where you are essentially receiving free money. The path to $100,000 is not glamorous. It is built on 3 repeating behaviors: increase your income, protect what you earn, and invest consistently while giving compounding time to work. Someone earning an ordinary income who commits to these habits can reach 6 figures far sooner than most people expect. And once that number is crossed, the psychology of money changes. For the first time, your investments can grow faster than the amount you personally contribute. Money begins working with you instead of relying entirely on you. But this raises the next important question. Once you start saving and investing, where should that money actually go? Index funds, retirement accounts, brokerage accounts? That is exactly what I break down step by step in the video on your screen about how to invest your first $1,000. If your goal is building your first $100,000, that video will show you exactly where to start. I will see you there.